Hi everybody, Scrapchicky here. I wanted to show how I'm doing the flowers for the flower swap for the month of May. And starting out with a dictionary paper, and I'm cutting, my initial idea was to do this, the whole thing all the way through, but it's not working. So kind of starting from scratch. So what I basically did is got 6 pieces of the dictionary, and I'm just cutting up an old dictionary that I bought at the local thrift store, 25 cents. So I don't feel bad for ripping it up, but this is kind of what the flower will look like, and some of you have probably seen it before. I know that it's on Leah's blog. That's where I got the idea from, but I don't use the Aqua die because I don't have it. But so that was my initial intention again, and what I've done is basically I've laid these out in my big glimmer mist box and laid them out like this, and then I used several colors of glimmer mist, and one of them was lemongrass, which I'm almost completely out of, and I'm so sad. Lemongrass, clover meadow, and blue skies, and then that wasn't quite dark enough for me. The theme, I guess, is turquoise, and or shades of blue, things like that. Anyway, it wasn't quite what I wanted, and this is similar to that. This is missing the clover meadow, so I wanted to go a little bit more blue, and so in searching through my glimmer mist, I remembered I have this smooch spritz, which, by the way, it's completely gone after doing these. So kind of sad, but at the same time kind of good. So I'm glad I remembered that I had this. So I used this electric blue smooch spritz, and I got a much better gradient of color. And so I've gone ahead, and fortunately, when I tried to record while I was doing the actual process, it didn't record very well. So this is an end result, and I'll show you the box. I have to do 12 of these, so there's quite a few. So what I do is I sprayed them all, and I had them in layers. So I had a bottom layer of 6 and another layer of 6 and another, until I had all 12 flowers, 6 layers each. So this is all I did. And then I take the paper, and since I'm not in a particular hurry, I am not going to heat set them. So this video will take over a couple of days, be done over a couple of days. It won't be done the same day. So I'm not going to heat set them because I think it tends to burn the paper and dry it out. And since I'm not in a really rush to get it done, or a rush to get the video done, I'm not going to heat set them, and I'm just going to let them dry overnight. I think heat setting is great when you can't wait and you've got to get them done quickly. But I figure since I have the time, I'll allow these papers to get dry on their own. So I'm taking the layers of paper again and scrunching them up. I think this is a good way to go as well, especially if I'm doing such a large amount of flowers, because this also gives me an opportunity. Like I said, they were all in layers. The sheets were all in layers in this box. And so some of them, each layer that I sprayed, no matter how much I tried to go in the same order, they all came out just a little bit different, which makes them unique. And so I think by scrunching them up like this, it gives me an opportunity the flower is going to be a great deal more unique, because the layers are all going to be different now too, because they're all mixed up. And it gives you a really wide range or wide gradient of color. So I think that'll be really nice. So this is the first part of the video, and when I come back, you'll see me assembling it. So thanks so much for watching. Okay, everybody, now I'm back with the dictionary paper flowers that I was going to make, and I have let the papers dry, and the next thing you do is take your six sheets, or 6 layers, and I have used, I think they recommend you use an Aqua die, a circle or a scallop circle, but I didn't have one, and my local scrapbook store, it just wasn't convenient for me to do that. So I made just use my, what is this called? Oh gosh, now I forgot it. I use this template, the colossal, template to cut my circles. And this is what they look like when they're done. And then I go and fold them in half, and then in half again. Actually, probably just like this because it's kind of a thick thing, but go through and just kind of use my scallop or my wave scissors. Pull out the good old decorative scissors and use that just to kind of give them an edge, a different kind of an edge. And then after you fold it in half and fold it in half again, I take off that little point, about an eighth of an inch in, and then you use a piece of chipboard or heavy cardstock, and you take your quick dry. You guys have probably already seen this, but this is just how I do it. So you kind of pinch them together before you lay it down on the flour, like that. You pinch the layers, and I do a layer at a time as I pinch it in, a layer or two at a time, it depends. Sometimes the layers are pretty stuck together by the time you get to them, but that's just kind of how I do it. I pull it in, pinch it together, and turn the flour as I keep going through the various layers. So you continue to do that until you get your desired shape. You can always add more glue on the inside if you like as you go through. So I'll finish this one and come back to you in a second. Okay, then here it is, all scrunched together. Then I'm going to take my crackle accents, and I just kind of do a swirl of crackle accents around everywhere. And then normally you could take a brush or a cloth or something and rub it around, but I just use my finger and kind of get the distress or the crackle accents on all the surfaces that you can. You can add more or less, however you like. Then normally what I would do is I'd let it dry, and then I'd add some stickles to the corners, and here's one that I've already finished, but add stickles to the edges and then rub it in as well, and it kind of just gives it a distressed look. This one is completed. Oopsie. So it just kind of gives it a vintage distressed kind of a look. So this is my flowers for May. Hope everybody likes them. Can't wait to see what everybody else does. And the theme was shades of aqua, so hopefully I have met that requirement and that everybody likes them. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.